This is going to be a good dinner. It's a fairly dietetic. I said fairly dietetic. It's all healthy, except for the sausage. Italian sausage. Buy your favorite. I have 2 pieces. This is a dinner for 1, and that's me. I'm not putting down the recipe. Just view this, and you know what? If you have a little bit more onions, or less peppers, or more carrots, or less mushrooms, or more tomato, it's still going to come out great, because these are the ingredients. These all work well together. Sausage, mushrooms, carrots, slice any way you want. Onions, could be red onions. Peppers, the only reason why I'm using red, it's the healthiest of the peppers. Otherwise, I go for green for flavor. And 1 plum tomato. So first I'm going to sear the sausage a little bit. Just cook it a little bit. Give it some color. Then it's easier to slice to put it together later. Pecorino Romano cheese. And I'm using my mix of basil and garlic. I have a recipe for that. That's really what's going to make the dish. And a little white wine for flavor. That's optional. So, like I said, first we're going to cook the sausage a little bit. Moderate flame. Well, moderate to high flame. Let's get this done. I'm putting a lid over it just to keep the grease from splattering all over. Plus I can watch it. Well, if you're not using a non-stick pan, well, I'm using one. Maybe you should put a little oil in there, but as you see, I don't need it. And some of the grease oozes out from the sausage anyway. So to take a closer look at the veggies, it may look like it's a lot of onions, but you know when you cook onions they really shrink. Same thing with the mushrooms. And the carrots might shrink just a little. The tomato will reduce quite a bit, and the peppers will shrink up a little. So this should make just 1 full plate of pasta with sausage. I better have a very large plate. Anyway, so the sausage is browning. It'll be ready in a few minutes for me to slice. Well, the sausage is firmed up, taking about 10 minutes. Flame is on low, and I'm leaving it like that because I'm going to slice these, and then everything goes into that skillet except the basil. So let me slice the sausage. I'm going to put a little olive oil now, and then a little salt and pepper. Not much. And as you see, well, you will, that sausage is still smoking, so everything is just fine. Put everything in there. Raise the flame up, because we're going to do this quick. I like pepper, I like hot sauce, so I'm going to put a good amount. Look at that. And I go easy on the salt. That's why I like to use a lot of pepper. I mentioned that in the past. And you know what? That sausage has salt in it. But I will put a little over this. I'll put some sea salt. You know what it's missing? Green. Color means a lot. I need some green in there. I have broccoli, but I had that yesterday with the pasta, so I'm leaving it out today. So a little sea salt. Not much. For me, this won't take long. I like everything al dente. And the sausage, look how quick that cooks. Especially when you have a lid over it, you don't lose the heat. Nice high flame now. This will reduce. My water's already boiling for the pasta, so I might just throw the pasta in while this is working. Cover this. It'll be done in 2 minutes. The pasta water is boiling. You don't have to see that because I'll just show you. Today I'm cooking 6 ounces of this whole wheat rotelli. Why not spaghetti or vermicelli? All the chunkiness of all the vegetables don't incorporate well with spaghetti. But with this, as you toss it, it comes out with a nice even mix. Or shells or anything that's not long and thin. So the pasta's on. And this entire meal is not going to take long. I will get the my special basil garlic, because that's what's going to make it. And for all of that, I'm going to use 1/3 of a cup. I want it heavily coated. Now this is the basil with fresh garlic, just pureed in the Cuisinart with virgin olive oil. And the reason why the garlic's not cooked, because it's healthier to eat raw garlic than cooked. And this will be mixed in with everything once this is finished, which it is in about a minute. The pasta's working. And I'm going to shut this flame off in just about another minute, because I want it al dente. Look how fast that cooks when you put a lid over it. Okay, I'm going to shut that off, wait 2 more minutes, the pasta will be ready, and we'll finish up the dish. Guess what? Slight error. The white wine should have gone in at the just after it started to saute a little. Now it's too late, because if I put the white wine in there, everything will be overcooked. But I'm going to do it anyway. So put the white wine in just after about a minute of the saute. And I'm not putting a lot. That's all. It'll get reduced a little. Pasta's almost ready. And remember, cook the pasta the last minute. Never wash the pasta, because there'll be water on your plate, and whatever you've made to mix with it is not going to cling to it. Now it's a different story at work, and what I do there is when we have a sauce, I just make the sauce a little thicker than normal, knowing that the pasta is going to be wet. It's very difficult when you're in catering and you have to cook many different dishes and have them all ready at one time for like 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 people. So you learn how to do things the best way you can. And this, okay, there's a little bit of liquid in there, but guess what? Watch how it will cling to the pasta, which is just about ready. I should have started the pasta just about the same time I started this, because it almost takes as long. I'm going to drain the pasta and I'm going to add it to this mix. Right away. So we just keep the camera rolling right now, because this won't take long. We'll shut this off. Everything is hot. The white wine is cooked a little. My 6 ounces of raw pasta. And of course the basil. Get all of that basil into there. Just stir this up a little bit more than I had last time to put on the plate, so I'm gonna have to maybe save a little. Anyway, you smell the I smell the basil now. Very nice. So we'll put this on the plate and we'll see how it looks. Well, we do have some green in there. The basil's in there. Actually, you know what? Look what's left. If you're not a pig, it's really enough for 2 people. All we need is a little cheese on top. You could put some chopped parsley, but you have the basil. Anyway, I hope you enjoy that.